lot of action. It's a beautiful time to get out. Want to enjoy those fall leaves, hopefully. And so we are escaping. I know there's always plenty more work to do, but I feel like I need, as I told a friend of mine, air and prayer. So that's what we're doing. And I have Caspian with me, Sam is with me, and Travis is driving. Sam is giving him some instructions. So we'll see what kind of an adventure that we have. We arrived at our favorite spot, and Sam and Travis are getting the camper situated, although I think it's a little bit over to the other side that we're used to. And of course the dog is anxious. Don't dare let him off the leash. But it's going to be a dark time because there's only a sliver of a moon, but we are going to see what happens. The stars are out. It's really beautiful, and we have explored a lot of this area. You can see the videos that we have had before in the description below. A lot of different exciting things have happened here. So, and it's beautiful. The aspens are turning. I tried to take a few videos of us driving, but it was really difficult. Yeah, so we're just gonna enjoy our time, and if you like what we do, if you wouldn't mind dropping a few coins in our Patreon, we would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to raise the funds to be able to get some equipment like good night binoculars and so forth. So anyway, well, we will settle in for the night, and get the camper settled, eat dinner, I'm starving, and then who knows, maybe listen and watch or look at the stars. I climbed a little on this hill / rock, and I can look out the valley below. Whew, it's pretty exciting, and it's really, really dark. Of course, you gotta look up because you never know if there's eye shine up there. It's Friday morning, and last night we pretty much cooked dinner and went to bed. So didn't hear anything during the night, but then I had some music going. That's the only way I can sleep, with these two men snoring away or whatever they do, and going to the bathroom at 5 in the morning. Anyway, so we have had our coffee. That is essential to me. First thing I've got to do. Caspian is having a great time wandering around the campsite. This is just one of my favorite places and one of the best research sites we have. So anyway, we're gonna get our breakfast, but the thing is that the eggs are a bit frozen because I put them in the freezer compartment. And on the way here, I forgot to tell my dear husband to not put the eggs in the refrigerator. I was going to hold them, but they were in the refrigerator, and so we had a bunch of cracked eggs. So that's one of our adventures already. All right, so I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Have breakfast cooked, or cook breakfast, or take the dog down there a little bit. All right, well, we'll see what happens. So I'm going down for a little walk. The eggs are still frozen. This is an egg disaster between Travis and I. We really messed up. So, but I want to get out a little bit before we figure out what to do. And I had seen this last night, but here it is in the daytime. More than likely human-made. Well, yeah, duh. Look at that. Yep. I don't know what it's meant to be, a blind? I don't know. But, and of course there's sawed off edges, but very interesting. So Caspian and I are just gonna go down here. Oh, I'm not sure I noticed that there was another fire pit over here. That's interesting. Alright, where'd he go? Keep my eyes peeled. There he is. Okay, and there's some sort of a tire track. This place is just so peaceful right now, especially since there's nobody shooting. This forest, they do allow shooting, so it's just very peaceful. Oh, and he has found a squirrel or a chipmunk. Yeah, we don't like chipmunks. One time one got in our camper and chewed through the wiring. Okay, come on. Just leave it alone. Let's go. What would he do if he caught it? Interesting. Sounds like could be a woodpecker. Oh, freak. That just totally freaked me out. That must be a stump, but man, that freaked me out. Okay. I hope that's a stump. Sort of. That is very freaky looking. Hello? I hope you're a stump. Okay. We came just in time for the colors because it seems like it's an early fall. Oh, it feels good to stretch my legs. Yeah, I was just a stump. It's funny. Oh, it's so pretty. Ooh, sunshine. I like to get on those little rocks and look out over the valley over there. That's where we probably the children were playing that Sam heard a long time ago. Now tell me why humans are playing out in this forest at 11 o'clock at night at the end of September on a full moon with it's cloudy and cold. Well, it's not easy to climb. Oh, it sure is pretty. Chipmunk is going after it. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm sure Sam will disapprove of me being out by myself. This way, buddy. Caspian. Where did he go? I heard a thud. Oh, he has abandoned me. Look at that. He's going back to the camp. Oh, he's still chasing that chipmunk. That's what he's doing. Ooh. There's something in that tree. He's still after that chipmunk. I am getting hungry. That's a little interesting. He's abandoned me for a chipmunk. Where'd that little rascallion go? Oof. Caspian! Travis has said that for years. There he is. Starting with my first dog as an adult, Pepper. I think he'd be too scared for these adventures. I don't know. Phew. I just wanted to walk in these woods. It's very, I don't know, almost Lothlorien-like. This is where I find peace for my soul, especially in troubling times. All right. Whew. And now to the road and made a circle. All right, I am ready to figure out breakfast. So we've had a lot of rest. We've had lunch. I cleaned up, did a lot of dishes, read, had my quiet time. And now all of a sudden Sam is having stomach troubles. So I decided just to walk around this side, the other side of where we're from. We're back there so that Caspian can have a little fun. I'm not going to go far, and I've got the other walkie-talkie. But I gotta move. I can't sit around all day. Maybe we'll go out for a hike later. Hopefully Sam's stomach will clear up. He's just extremely sensitive. Okay, so we'll just walk around, see what happens. I find that a little interesting. I'm going to go down and check to see if those are just fallen over or if they have been placed there. But it's intriguing, so we will see. I do think it's deadfall unless it were pushed over. I suppose that's a possibility. But these seem to be rooted in there. And then there's this other one over here. There's definitely something that moved through here, probably a deer. But I believe it's rooted through. But I wouldn't be able to pull it up to know. All right. So Sam is feeling a little better. So we are wandering west. A few months back, we were way over that way and had a barbecue. And I had a friend of mine, Facebook friend, tell me that they had a sighting over there. So I do have a verified witness that there is at least one Bigfoot here. And I know that there are more. Now there is a tree snap. And this little area right here reminds me of what's down in the valley over there. A lot of bow trees. And this aspen, and I'm looking at my feet and I see either deer spoor or elk spoor. I'm not sure which. But this over here intrigues me. Definitely deer or elk through here. Well, if that was put here before this tree fell over, then that had to definitely, I think it was placed or fell from that. I don't know. It's very interesting. These are some deep woods. Now that is a perfectly bowed tree, and somewhere around here I saw some tree snaps. I believe they're over here. Yep, 1 and 2, actually 3 of them. Okay, we're gonna go look up this ridge, I guess, and then start heading back to camp. I wonder if they come down this valley, because I'm seeing even more tree bow, tree snaps, tree bend, and then I don't know if that's anything. That's interesting. It is kind of muddy here, but I guess we're going up this way. Well, that's interesting. This is a little road through here. It goes up that way. Had no idea. Down that way, it's another valley and a creek. I know that. Huh. That is really interesting. Here's another valley, quite beautiful with aspen trees. And we think that way is the road. And this looks like another camping site. Yeah, there's a fire ring right there. Very interesting. It's all hidden back here. All right, well, we're gonna go see if we can find the road. If the woods beside our campsite remind me of Elven Woods or Lothlorien, this reminds me of Ithilien. Very beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. And Caspian has found a mud puddle. That is his favorite thing. So I had a little rest, and while Sam's napping, Travis and I walked down here. It's really beautiful. Oh, I just love the fall. I think that might be the valley where there's a bunch of bowed trees that we think those children Bigfoot were playing, and that hill below that big log might be where we found the footprints. But I do not feel like going down there. So we are going to make our way back to the campsite and think about dinner. I think this valley runs all the way up to where Sam and I were earlier today.
Think so? Okay.
Yes, I do think so. There were some interesting things over there, and I see a tree that is bent over. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna head back that way and start dinner. We managed to do a campfire after we had dinner, made the beds. Sam and I might go on a short little walk, but I don't think anything big. There's some people down the road that are firing guns, or were firing guns and talking very loudly. So we've been kind of laughing about, wouldn't it be funny if a Bigfoot scared them. Oh well, we will see what happens the rest of the night. Hello, it is Saturday morning, and whoa, I'm camping, what can you say? So, I slept okay. We played bed roulette last night and changed every single spot except for mine, but hopefully we were doing okay. I have not seen Sam yet, he's still asleep, but I've been sitting out enjoying the sun and a cup of coffee. My favorite part about being in the mountains camping. I did hear a few stick breaks, but that could be chipmunks, squirrels, who knows. So I've just been thinking about Psalm 97, and that it says that the mountains melt before the Lord. He is the creator. I've just been thinking about that, and that he, just praying that, like the sun, every single cell of my body would be practically invaded by him and his Holy Spirit to give me strength to go on, to take heart that something big is going to come our way. It's kind of the point about this weekend is, as I said to a friend of mine, air and prayer. So today we're going to take a little more time to pray, because we really need to have some action happen. All right, well, I'm going to make pancakes with the little eggs that we have. Good thing we have a lot of bacon. And then I might go up to the place where we were yesterday and do a little praying there. All right, well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so after a rather difficult morning, and I won't go into the details, we are going back to on top of the valley where we think those junior Bigfoot were playing a few years ago. Caspian's very happy to finally get going. Took forever. So here we go. Here you go, Sam. You could cook the steak here. Be good bait out here.
Literally bait.
Yeah. This is where we should have a fire. Don't you think?
That would be creepy.
Wouldn't it?
That would be fun.
You want to do that? We don't even need any chairs. Just some stones.
And you and me could have like a little tiny mini expedition.
That would be fun.
Just make a little tiny fire.
Uh-huh.
So we can put it out.
Yeah. That would be ideal.
That would be very, very creepy.
We like creepy. Look at his face. Give me that face again. He likes creepy. Okay, I see one break over there and one break over there. And I think there's one in front of me, yep. So Sam is marking that fire ring on his map. And I think they were going to come back tonight and have a little mini expedition, start a little fire, sit around the campfire. And we're joking, that's way less scary to me than that abandoned campground that we did at Hayden Creek. But 5 years ago, I would have said, no way. I don't know if we came across that or not, but isn't that interesting? Human built? What's your assessment, architect?
I'm gonna say probably human made.
Interesting. Here, and there is the opening. Well. Okay, here's something very interesting. It almost looks like a little footprint, and it's about 7 inches long. So, very interesting. Okay, if you're really quiet, you can hear that sound of the aspen leaves rustling in the wind. And there is a tree break. What I refer to as the playground. The guys are going that way. I think I'm gonna go this way. Seems a little less steep to me. And it'll put me right in the middle of this. But look, there's a tree break. Now one thing by itself isn't, you know, very interesting, but when you get a bunch of stuff, like a few things together, like the tree breaks, the tree twists, bowed trees, structures, it just, you know, invokes curiosity. I'm not saying 100% I know that Bigfoot was here. However, I do, as I said before, have a friend who did see a Bigfoot just that way several miles. And there's been a lot of reports of Bigfoot around the Rampart Range area. And we've heard a lot of interesting vocalizations here in particular. Now here's something interesting. This is just laying on there. How did that just be deadfall when there's this branch right there, which is also laying in there? Who knows, maybe that could have fallen, but that I find extremely interesting. Well, oops, let's keep on going down here. Sure, a lot of these things could have blown in the wind, but look, there's a bowed tree. Here comes Caspian. My theory is the night that Sam heard, oh, look at the leaves falling. Ooh, how gorgeous. Anyway, that night I heard something pass from down this valley. Maybe it was here. Maybe this is where Sam heard those children playing and giggling, but I heard some kind of call that moved. And before that, I heard a bark behind us, like it was a big male. Again, just a theory, but it's an intriguing one. It's what keeps me coming back to the forest. Will I ever prove it? I don't know. I'm not really out to prove anything. The only thing I'm out to prove is that I can improve myself and get in better shape and face some of my fears. So, yeah, here we go. Down here, there's even like a little path, like a game trail. It's right here. Is this the area? Seems like there was more bow trees when we came before. Wait, go over there and... Is that just placed there, or is it rooted in there?
It's upside down.
It's upside down.
Yeah. Where did it come from?
So that is not a root right down there. Is it stuck in the ground?
Yes. It's upside down. Where did it come from?
It's obviously a bigger one of these trees. If it were, I don't know. Oof. That is really, but it's stuck in the ground. Try to lift that.
What?
That right there.
Lift what?
The one that's stuck in the ground. No. Okay, a human is gonna do that? Or it just randomly fell from somewhere that way when there's no big trees? There's what?
Something stuck this in here too.
Huh.
Or maybe it's a root.
Yeah, it might be a root. Wow, that's very interesting.
Explain that.
Oh, geez, explain me tripping. But it feels like there was more of those bow trees here. I'll have to look back through the video to see. What?
Right there.
Oh, yeah, right there. And that looks like a little twist.
He found the mud.
Of course he did. Ow! Ooh. Pokey. Imagine that. Oh, jeez. Oh, here's another interesting one. And that branch is all weaved in there. There's a bent one. That was placed. Okay. That is extremely interesting. Some people say it's like it's their culture, their art. Again, I don't know. These are theories. Nobody really knows. But when you use your observation skills and you find things that make you go, what in the world? That's just very interesting. Looks like more tree breaks over there. What? What now? Oh, is that?
What's that?
Okay, dear, this is where your job is to tape measure. Can you tell him from where to where? I don't know if he sees it.
It kind of looks like from here.
The heel.
Wait now.
What? See that leaf?
A little more.
No.
A little more.
Keep going back there
A little
to where
far.
your finger is. It kind of looks like
That's 19 inches.
What about wide?
right from
The widest part?
9.
maybe
Well, that.
not
Oh,
wide.
and thanks.
Does it look like something?
Can you feel in the what would be the front and see if there are any toe marks?
So like there's a look at this.
What is it?
You see how this is down?
Move the stick and see if you can see any.
It's lower than everything else. It's weird.
But there's nothing else as usual.
It just looked like an impression.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go this way.
I mean, I had that LiDAR scan, but I don't know if you want to do that.
Try going the other way. There's some grass down over here.
Yeah? Like something moved through there?
Oh, the big pond.
Oh, really?
It would make sense for something to be here because of the big pond.
Good drink water source? As well as a Caspian dunking source?
I don't think he knows about it.
And there he is. He has been in the swamp. His favorite thing. So I just stepped over this log and Sam found one. Here, point him out. 1, 2, 3, 4 breaks in one tree. And the thing is, I can see why you'd want to use that because this log, going over this log is a bit treacherous. So that would kind of make sense. Interesting though. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've come across this one before. That's pretty dramatic. Let's see what it's like on the other side. So you have to be very careful. Alright. Very interesting. Okay, well, Sam has found a spot. Sitting down again sounds like a good idea. Oh, look at that one. In fact, there's 2 right there. I'm sure we probably saw this. Okay, well, we're finding all sorts of interesting things. We've had our snack of my Sasquatch Mom survival forest food. And now we are going through this and it looks like something else has been through it. Well, this is too swampy. Of course, Caspian loves it, but I'm not gonna love getting all muddy. So I guess we're going that way. Sam went up that. So we'll see. We came up that hill and Travis had to pull me, but we made it. And Sam is over there somewhere. I think the tree is in the way. He was almost hidden with his fatigue. So I don't know. Oh, I see him. So I don't know what he has in mind from here. So here we are in this large meadow and there's a road ahead of us. And Sam wants to go up that way. And the trail we found yesterday, he thinks he knows how to find it. And we just saw jets go by. Of course, the Air Force Academy is really close. And those might be the Blue Angels, but I can't tell. So we might see more. They do fly over the Rampart Range. Oh, I love that sound. That to me is the sound of freedom. My brother was an F-15 pilot and he went to the Air Force Academy. So we had a little rest and now we're going back or going up this road. And Sam, I think, was indicating that it's that aspen grove that we're going to and then heading up. But hopefully we find a trail so we don't have to bushwhack our way up these valleys. It's pretty tough. So we will see what happens. Sam thinks that this is it. So we are going up. My favorite thing, and I don't even have any hiking poles. Okay, we had another little rest over there. And now we're going somewhere around here following Sam. Fun, fun. So I always say, what goes down must come up. So I had to switch to Sam's camera because mine died, but we are on top of this hill. Trail is that way, Sam says. Might help us not bushwhack through all those valleys or up those valleys. But I came, oops, sorry for about my finger, came up that and I'm exhausted. All right, well, we will see what happens as soon as I rest. And we have shelters here and there. Handmade? Probably. Very interesting. So Sam was right. We came up this path yesterday and here's the campsite near the road. And so all we have to do is go down the road a little bit and we will be to our campsite. There's only like one hill to go up. So once again, I have been proven that Sam is right. Okay, we have had a long rest after we got back. We were very, very tired. Didn't even have dinner, just had sandwiches. And Sam has been sitting outside while I've been napping. And he heard interesting things. And I think you recorded them, didn't you? Yeah. So we'll play that. Let you decide what you think it is. And now, latest thing is he's heard some coyote-like sounds and a voice. And we decided that we were gonna go to this place over there that has a fire ring. We're gonna start a fire. And that's where he heard it. And we have heard coyote-like things here before. In fact, one of our friends thinks that it wasn't a coyote, it was actually Bigfoot. So here we go again, living on the edge, being crazy. I'm glad Sam has a gun. But whoa, here we go.
I just thought I'd start recording this because I've heard 2 whistles come from the woods over there. So I thought I'd go around camp. And check it out. voices coming from this direction. Something might happen, guys. This is like lost horror footage right now. Let's go to the end. Get to the edge of camp. Might be people. It's getting weird. Keeps going. The bang noise. It's repeating very frequently. And it sounds like it's coming from that direction. Not sure about it. It's okay. You don't open and close your car door that many times. It's really weird. It keeps repeating, don't you? Why would they do that? I think that was the wind. Let's go over there and go back. It's been the same thing. Like a door noise, but these people were shooting. And if you're shooting, you gotta put it all away. You don't slam your door open and shut that many times. Makes no sense. I'm over here and we'll go back.
What? Well, you promised me a night expedition. Hmm? What? It's up on the top of the hill. Look up in the trees. Yes. Oh, the shadows trying to scare me. Gunshots. The reason why we stayed inside. I just heard something. You hear that? I keep thinking I hear howls. Of course, there was some partiers down the road from us. I definitely heard that. It's very much like what we heard one time. I'm hearing things that way. Like possibly dog sounds or coyote sounds, but I don't know. It's very similar to what we heard that one time years ago. You hear that?
What was that? I think.
What?
People, I think.
You think that's people?
Yeah, I think so. They didn't make that coyote noise.
No. Should it make the Bigfoot sound? Oh. I'm just gonna keep circling around. Now that big valley is down that way, so maybe somebody's camping over there.
Okay, we got another cane.
Okay. I think I want to.
Light
Huh?
up the fire pit so you can see.
Yeah, but I think I should look elsewhere too.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm in two minds. I want to see what I'm doing, but I might want to see into the darkness.
Yeah. I have a little light on this headlamp. Sam has become an expert at lighting fires. He didn't always used to be able to do this. In fact, his dad used to have to use lighter fluid to have a fire. And I forgot.
Still his method.
Yes, Girl Scouts for me was a long time ago, and I've forgotten all about that. Are those humans? Is that something else?
water.
Oh, good.
Extinguisher.
I didn't bring anything.
Might save one of them for drinking and the other.
I don't think we'll be out here too long. I'm gonna do a swoop around.
Pretty good base. There's a mushroom in here.
I noticed that. Yum yum.
We need a mushroom book so we know what's what.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Is this worse than the other Hayden Creek thing?
I don't know. I can't decide. It was fine before that I heard that. Now
Uh-huh.
I'm not so sure.
But are we hearing people?
They made that coyote noise.
Or were they dogs?
If I can do this with gloves on. I don't think I can. I'm not going fast enough.
I'm doing another sweep as I fall.
This might be the time the lighter goes out.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's done.
Oh, good grief.
I have matches though.
Oh, matches are better. I hate lighters.
So no concern.
Glad you brought a backup plan. Oh, I'm actually kind of hot. I thought it was going to be colder.
Could you point the light at it while I do this? I do this with gloves on. See what happens. Pathetic. Must be wet.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, moth.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't let the match burn out. And have much better chances. Until I can no longer hold it,
Yeah.
which is about now.
Mm-hmm.
Just need a chain reaction. Well, it might go. Okay. I think we're good.
How are we going to sit?
I don't know. There's a rock there.
Right, but do you think we should sit with our back to the forest?
Maybe not.
Or at least one of us shouldn't. In fact, we could be looking different ways.
You think they'll keep going, or am I gonna have to? I'll face this way. And you face the other way?
This way?
Sure.
On that rock?
Right there. Now you know what it was like for the pioneers.
Alright, Sam has a fire going. He's looking over that way, and I'm looking over this way. This is the way I'm concerned about. We hear humans down there, but I also heard some sort of dog sound. Who knows? We're trying to debate if this is crazier than our time at the abandoned Hayden Creek campground. Do look up that hill.
Which one?
The one that's behind me.
Where the rock is?
Yes.
I guess the question is, would whoever you like do it?
What?
Would whoever you like, Bigfoot celebrity, do it at a crew? That's the question.
Like what? Like Mariah Mayer? Russell Acord? Bobo? Cliff? Moneymaker? Jim Myers?
Would you do it or not? I mean, well, two people, I guess.
Two people.
I'm going to make noise.
Well, does Les Stroud do it alone?
I think so. I think we'll burn what we got. Just that.
Okay.
I've become an expert fire maker.
Yes, you have.
If I have anything big, I'm not going to do more than one at a time.
Mm-hmm. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Oh,
That's what it was. Was that a dog?
I don't know.
I think that's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we heard. Maybe it was last year.
It's a couple years ago.
How much light is this producing?
Huh?
This is what you, without your flashlight, just like the pioneer experience.
Look in the trees.
That wasn't a dog, was it?
I don't know.
No, they're not talking anymore.
I heard a car door slam.
Which direction?
That way. If it wasn't that, it was a thump.
It's not what I was hearing in the house. It was more where the trail that we were just on. It was like it was from the trail that we were just on.
Okay, I am not sure I want to sit in the dark. I did that once.
What?
sit in the dark like, yeah.
Have fire?
Huh?
This time we have fire.
Yeah. Good job.
The spiders were lighting. It made a very creepy video.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, this is not exactly comfortable.
It's a little more better on the ground. But
Yeah, but I'll never get up.
I guess you might have a lantern. Like a what? Candle lantern or
Probably gas lantern. At some point. I might have some oil.
oil.
Right. Kerosene.
Yeah. No kind of oil.
Mm-hmm. Maybe whale oil. I don't know.
They're going for oil and they
I don't know about that. In Texas? I don't know. I'm not aware of that.
oil boom was in Texas.
I think it was more like 10s or 20s or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Of course, there is a tree snap down there.
You hear me, Dad?
Well, when we're done, we should go sit outside by the camper.
More noise.
Well, no matter what, if they're out there, they know we're here.
Well, it was fine until I heard that coyote noise. I was like, it's like a slingshot.
Here, show that to me.
Usually what happens is you hype it up and like something crazy happens before, but when you actually do it,
Did I just hear something? I don't know. Ah! What the frick? I'm getting bugged.
turn the light off.
Sam says turn the light off.
You have to manage your batteries too.
Ah! I suppose you want me to turn this off too.
I guess so. Otherwise you'll keep getting bugged. And then there's a fire. And then be dead.
Thanks.
Now it's off.
I heard something.
Like what?
Woo! That way. We just heard what sounded like dogs, but we're not sure. I sure did make my skin crawl. Maybe they're barking at us.
I guess it sounds like a dog.
Well, we know there's people over there. Is that what you heard before?
Well, it was like a coyote, like, you know.
Hmm.
That's what it sounded like.
Yip, yip, yip. Things are distorted because of that rock. Maybe they're dogs barking at us.
I don't know how they would know we're here.
Mm-hmm.
They were barking before.
Mm-hmm. True. There's a car slam. I know, I saw that. Think they're down in the valley? Well, that's where the car has to be.
I wasn't hearing it that much. It was like slightly, it was towards where we were.
Well, there could be people there now.
Every once in a while, it was like
Is that the sound of a car door slamming? Is that what you did?
yeah. We're camping. How many times are you gonna open the door within 5 minutes?
Well, we certainly did last year. So much so that the car battery went out.
We didn't open and close the door, just kept the door open. Didn't sound that well.
Who knows? I think I'll go sit on the log. Oh my. He's doing more. Maybe that should be it. Just waiting to see if we hear anything. So far, nothing, and I feel much more comfortable with my light. Sure, it'd probably be good to be completely in the dark, but that's just too scary for me. So that dog, or whatever it is, sounded a lot closer, and then it moved positions. So Sam is getting his gear back on, and I'm sure we're gonna have to put out this fire. But he brought plenty of water. And I really need to tie my shoes.
Go ahead. Anything out there?
Those dogs we were hearing are starting to move, so we're getting ready to leave.
going to move?
Those dogs are moving, so we're getting ready to leave because we think they're not normal domestic dogs.
Okay, come on back.
Once it burns out, we'll put it out.
It's almost done.
They moved, didn't they?
Yes.
And how can that be? Some dogs.
I hate to say it,
What?
but there is another cryptid.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I think I didn't think of that. Did you capture it on video?
Huh?
Did you ever capture it?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Well, it's just a charcoal now.
Charcoal. Charcoal.
Charcoal, not the dog charcoal. Not my mom's dog.
Those keys are somewhere.
I should hope so.
Well, I'm sure they're like there. What?
That was...
What was
Come on, let's put out the...
What was it?
It was another dog bark sound.
I didn't hear it.
Yes, I did.
How close?
I don't know. It seems like it was closer. I would like to be ready to retreat before we see anything. Do you have another one?
Yes. What does it sound like?
Short bark.
Great. Why don't you go in front of me and leave?
You gonna pour the other one?
Yeah.
We don't want any sparks.
Yeah.
Something, we're very responsible with our fires, even when we feel like there's something out there. I would like to retreat to safe ground. Get on this side.
Yeah. Turn the light off so I can put it away.
Did you hear that, or was that my stomach?
I heard something, but it might have been your stomach.
Why don't you just pour all of it on there?
Hold on. That heard movement.
You heard what?
That heard movement.
Oh, great.
You
All
think
right.
it's okay?
I think so, unless you want to pile some dirt or rocks over it.
You could step on it.
True. You could put the stick in it and make sure there's no embers on the bottom.
Oh, I can spread it out. That'd be smart. I'm gonna move the light. Turn off light. And then I don't see anything.
Okay. Do you have any more water?
No.
Yeah, put rocks on it.
I got it.
Okay.
Just watch the woods. You're safe this time, Moth.
What?
I said you're safe this time, Moth.
Oh,
It smells more like dirt than smoke. Really good.
good. You don't see any more steam rising?
I heard a
What kind of voice?
Oh my god.
Where?
That way.
That way?
Dang.
Okay. Should we go back to camp?
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
I think it's good. I'm glad camp isn't far. Okay, we're heading back now. It's pretty freaky. It's one thing to hear dogs in the distance, but it's another one to hear them come closer. You are looking behind us, aren't you? Well, that's just a gun. Here we go again. Sam said they were shooting guns at 11 o'clock at night. Oh, I heard it again.
Left side.
Ooh. Where is it? I see base camp. Whoa, sounds closer. Boy, it has. Oh. We are at base camp. I'm very happy to see our little humble camper. I'm gonna sit out here and really scary as it could be, Dogman. It's not something I want to run into. Boy, you were scared.
Yeah, they were getting closer.
I just heard it again. Boy, you were thinking you were gonna have to use it, huh? Hello, hello. It is Sunday morning, and Sam and I know didn't get much sleep. Poor Sam, he has to listen to 3 people snore, and he doesn't have any earplugs. And oh, my legs were so sore from yesterday, and I forgot to bring Tylenol. Anyway, so have had breakfast. We had steak and eggs with on buns. I didn't particularly like it, but maybe the guys did. Too much of a manly meal for me, steak and eggs. Anyway, so we've just been relaxing, and Sam and I don't know if Travis is gonna come. We're gonna go down and check out where we were last night, see if we could find any footprints, get any clues. Whew, that was crazy. We're trying to figure out what it was. I suggested, well, is it the people that were camping down there? Is it their dog? Sam says he doesn't think so. They got closer. Was it Bigfoot? Was it Dogman? I don't know, but what I do know is that was way scarier than the Hayden Creek abandoned campground we were in. All right, so we're just going to relax and go down there and maybe have some family time, and then who knows, maybe going on a little walk, but nothing big, and then go home and face all of the challenges that will be waiting for us when we get there. Okay, so we are finally going back to that campfire that we were at last night. Feels a whole lot different going down there in the daylight than it did when it was really dark and we had heard so many freaky sounds. So we're just gonna look around, maybe see if we could find any footprints, and we'll see what we see. This is where we had the fire. We heard the dog sounds that way. Sam may have heard them that way when we were coming back. So what do you think we should do, Sam? Caspian wants to go back to the camper because he hears shots. So Sam's taking him back, and I'm walking the ridge that's next to our campsite. See if I can find any kind of footprints or indentations. Because were they flanking us? That is the big question. And Sam has an idea to come out next summer and do a very short backpacking trip over there. Over that fire rink. Oh boy. It's pretty freaky. Doesn't seem defensible to me. That's what freaks me out. And I wouldn't want to leave a car behind because I would want an escape route. I mean, I wouldn't want Travis to drop us off or something. So, anyway, all these ideas. But, I tell you, I'm getting very, very tired. Okay, so we came down this next ridge line and Sam found this. It could be an impression, but it's pretty dry, so I don't know. Sam thinks if they were flanking us, it might have been over on that ridge. Hard to say. But maybe next summer we'll come back and camp out there, which would be really scary. No, it's straight ahead. Hmm? You lost your sense of direction for once. We're not gonna find much on these dry pine needles. You know, I don't leave very many prints behind. Well, that almost looks like a disturbance. But I don't know. We don't even know what we're looking for, really. What? What did you find?
Something's been piling pine cones.
Wow, that could be a squirrel.
Yeah. Something piled it up.
Yeah. Industrious like that. Yeah, all around. Now that is interesting, but again, see, I just stepped beside it and it didn't make any kind of indentations. Are you making indentations when you step on the ground?
Not much.
Right here? Who knows?
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the measuring tape?
Do I?
Did you lose it?
No. It's just buried in a pocket. We're just not making very much impressions. Here you go.
There's something here too. Did you step here?
I don't know. But I'm
I
not
don't
making
think you
any
did.
impressions.
This is like 12 inches long and 4 inches wide. How long is this?
What do you think? Like there?
It's human size, but
Yeah, but we know that there's probably juniors. Hold on.
put it in a different pocket.
That's a good idea. All right, now we're gonna go over the hill. Now I remember.
I feel like we're spending more time looking for footprints than watching the woods.
In the daytime?
I mean, we could see something if we're watching.
Yeah.
We're spending more time looking at the ground.
Well, maybe we could go over to this log on the hill and listen. This, huh? Oh, mushrooms? It seemed like this is like no defensible space here. You could have something come from you at any direction. That's why it was so freaky. Of course, we hiked up here yesterday, but I don't know that we really leave impressions. You don't. I usually like to sit up here unless you want to sit down there somewhere.
Let's just sit right here.
All right, we're just gonna hang out here and listen. Whether they were down this valley, whatever it was, on this hill, I don't know. We can look for footprints a little later. I don't know about Sam, but I don't want to go in the valley. I'm pretty tired of climbing. All right, we will sit here and listen.
used to be a better camp.
Up here, there's no firing though.
Very far.
Huh?
There's more control.
Yeah. I like high ground. Oh yeah? Whatever it is we heard, it may be nap time.
What time is it?
It's probably after 12 o'clock. I don't know.
That sounds okay. 12:40.
Oh, wow.
It's nap time.
Yep.
I'm getting all the hungry.
So if those people have dogs, why aren't they barking?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
They would have been barking when we got here. What a bang.
What kind of bang?
I don't know. It was bad.
He's always banging around.
Huh?
He's always banging around. There's a very, very scary beast here.
Huh?
There's a scary beast here. Red ants. Huh? Oh. My back hurts.
Which way do you want to go back?
Well, let's circle around the hill. Just don't know if we're going to see any footprints or really know where they were. My theory is if those were dogs that belong to humans, we'd hear them.
We'd have heard them all day.
Mm-mm. Which? I did hear a bark. A roof. Just a staccato. So we were getting restless. We're gonna walk around this hill, see if we can find any footprints. Of course, this place, this would be a really good vantage point to look down on us unawares. I don't think that we're gonna find anything there, but I guess it won't hurt for me to look. Ow. Well, there is a small indentation right there. Shadows in it. God, I don't want to go up there. If you look below from that rock, you're going to see that fire pit. Now that's sort of interesting, but it's very inconclusive. There's marks like that everywhere. That's interesting. It does look like the dirt's been pushed around. I'll have to get Sam to look at it. I am not going down there. I am gonna need lunch soon. It's just too painfully. Are you sure it wasn't just a tree limb falling? I know, I heard it too. Well, there's just no way to tell. Oh, I heard it again. not going down anymore. There is a disturbance here. Seems to be something there. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. There's what? An X? Take a picture of it. There's a possible footprint over here. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. There's another indent. I don't know. Really inconclusive. There's something else, but just don't know. I'm gonna have to sit again before we go. Okay. That's could be something. That even looks like toes right there. That looks like even a child's one, maybe. Interesting. Oh, I gotta sit down and take my sweatshirt off. But it was really scary, wondering if something was gonna break through these trees. Or that rock. When I get home, I'll have to listen. Oh, looky there. There is the dog. All right, I'm gonna rest. All right, so Travis came with the dog to tell us that someone asked him to rescue him. He's stuck in the mud. So I don't think we're gonna find much anyway. No, just a few indentations, but it's hard to know in these dry needles. I need to rest anyway and think about lunch. So the guys are gonna go rescue this young gentleman who got his four-wheeler stuck down there. I think it's funny that last year we needed rescuing and we went up to the road and the guy was like, looked at me like I was some kind of ex-murderer. And here we go rescuing somebody else. All right, well, we will see. So Sam and Travis went to help this guy, Adam, who had gotten his 4Runner stuck, right? Down that way, a place where we had been before, checking on a site where a friend of mine saw Bigfoot. But they couldn't help him because it was way too deep in mud and it would need a winch. We didn't want to damage our truck, so then Sam and Travis took him to the road, so hopefully he'll find some help. But Sam didn't go into detail what we were doing out here. I think he didn't really want to tell him that we were researchers looking for cryptids, so that was funny. But we're about ready to leave. We're just doing one more walk. This is the other side of our campsite. Get the dog's wiggles out and see what happens. Those woods are full of mystery. We've been down there before. We've been down to the creek in that valley there a couple of times at least. But I think we're tired of climbing hills because, as I always say, what goes down has to come up. Here's another beautiful view. But Sam and I do not want to go down. We're just following the road. We're tired of climbing. has come to an end at this site. We are all packed up. Sam wants to drive north and kind of make a big loop. Who knows, maybe we'll stop somewhere and make dinner. But it has been an interesting time. Everywhere from cracked eggs to very scary sounds, and also trying to rescue somebody. So we've decided that this is our last camping trip. 2 camping trips. Oh, so sad. But we will maybe concentrate on trying to save some money to go to a cabin for my birthday later in October. We'll see. So we're gonna keep on down the road. So we did go north and we saw some beautiful leaves. We went west then and over a crazy road and then back south through the Platte River Valley, which was really beautiful. And we had dinner, or we made dinner, near Red Rocks Campground, and then back home where we got consumed with October, November, and December. But I do remember how beautiful or how thrilling it was when we heard those vocalizations on that night by the fire. So that's our story. If you like our channel, please consider supporting us so that we can do more of these expeditions, and also would love to be able to buy some equipment. But just wait for the next one, which hopefully won't be as long as it took me to get this video out. So that's all. This is Sasquatch Mom. Have a squatch-tastic day.